when we last left off our intrepid group of adventurers, they had just left the Legion of Justice. On a more real note, last session our party had a party van on their way to buy illicit drugs and had a disco party, a disco theme I should say, which got quite a bit of the town noticing. Various people got various drugs and returned back to the safe house, where Themis proceeded to spend 2 days holed up in his room, making mysterious potions that he talked to nobody about and shared nothing with.
What? Say that again.
Yeah, you know what you did last week.
Like at the end of the session?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you spent 2 days making potions.
Right!
Being a shut-in. Oh, right.
Really?
I can't wait to take this.
This mother... Okay, no, he's here. He's still here. He dipped for a moment there, and I was like, now he's really role-playing my dad.
Got it. I had fun to work with guys, don't worry.
Oh, hi, James.
Are you taking mushrooms today, James?
No, I'm taking them next week. Because James IRL
sad.
Okay, no, so here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
So James IRL is doing them on the weekend and doesn't want to roleplay them. Oh, hi, Rufus. Without having done them before. So we're going to wait a little bit.
Yeah, he's doing research. Oh my goodness.
Oh, speaking of, Friday the 30th, I'm probably going to be high. So I don't know if I can DM properly.
That
I mean, you never DM properly, so like, that's not going to change it.
Not wrong, not wrong.
That doesn't really bother me.
Yikes!
That sounds
Shots fired by Mr.
Yeah.
James Bateman here.
James needs to have another smoke. He's really fussy right now.
Yeah, I'm sweeping
know
up
what?
the rest of my sawdust, and then I'm doing.
I joined you for that. I grabbed my my weed vape in a moment.
You're so pretentious. I bet you have
still
a
have
grinder.
beer.
Oh, jeez. So,
I thought I was out of beer. Right. Fair warning. If you wanted to get anything done this session, Themis is going to be tripping balls on a potion that he made out of basilisk bile, purple eye iris, harpy. What was a bunch of weird shit went into this potion, and it's probably going to make him trip balls.
is that what you're going to do as soon as you make it?
Well, symptoms include megalomania, inflated sense of self, which is basically also just megalomania.
Monologuing.
Are you describing me, or what's happening here?
No, not yet. This isn't about you.
Mild euphoria, and reverse nausea, which is a feeling of increased stability and being within phase with the current dimension.
Being in phase with the current. Oh boy.
Yes.
So, just need some tuning crystals.
Tuning
All
crystals.
right. Alright, so you're doing that as soon as you finish it? Or are you gonna...
I'm gonna wait to be with peeps. Probably go to a bar.
Be with peeps. Faux show.
Faux show. Also, fair warning, my bubble tea gets here in 15 minutes.
After wife will get it.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not even gonna touch that. So.
Akash Deep is delivering it for me.
That's not a bad name. Mr. Deep.
No.
That's a porn star.
One word. Akash Deep.
Oh. Well.
Like Akatosh, but with an SH.
Like Akatosh!
like take out the to from Akash, and then like continue the word with the word deep.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Akash deep.
I can wrap my mind around that. I got it. I just
That's who's delivering my
can
bubble
move
tea.
around words.
like
That's
Akatosh.
Doctor.
Oh, fuck.
Akash deep to you.
Doctor Akash deep. If
Like-
he was a doctor, he wouldn't be delivering my food at 10
I
o'clock
mean,
at
you
night.
say that.
He would be in a hospital dealing with COVID patients, right?
Back when the hospital operations rooms were closed and everything, he might have been delivering it. But it's like Julianos, but not.
Canada does not pay their
Mara,
doctors well.
it's
Right.
like Mara or DeBella, but not.
Anyway, sorry, I've
Similar
taken
to
up
those
our time.
things, but at the same time, completely not.
Yeah, but it's otherwise it's
Completely
like-
dissimilar.
But
Penis. Whew.
oh, wait a second. Is Rhythm
My
Bug?
beer was saved. Right.
Alright, I guess Rhythm Bot's down. That's some shit.
Oh,
Aw.
I accidentally kicked the rhythm bot from the channel last Friday.
Oh,
Nice.
good job.
Looks like
Happens
I'm
to
doing
the
it the
best
hard
of us.
way.
Yeah, changing the prefix. That's so difficult, man.
You don't even
How
know.
is he ever going to manage?
You don't even
Like,
know.
Try
really
out
do
my
something.
keyboard.
Right. So, picking up.
Fuck, don't you just hate it when you spill your drink all over your desk?
I hate when people talk about it. That's what I hate.
Oh, sorry, Dad.
So, picking up where we left off, Themis was in his room for 2 days. Presumably, Yudi is poring over the writings for the satrapy. James is, Eolram is, I don't even know what he's doing for 2 days, but he's gonna have to find something to do because Hjelmar is used to being active
He's a small child.
and will probably go crazy if you keep him kept up for two whole days. But we will come back near the end of that, near where Themis finishes his potion making. I don't recall. You didn't roll for it last time?
I was taking the 20, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's what the 2 days were for.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Right. Technically, you can only do it when there's no consequences of failure, but I'm not following that, obviously. So, do you finish?
appreciate that,
Yeah, whatever. It's there, but nobody uses it as is, so I'm trying to make it more appealing. Anyways. So, Themis finishes his potion. What are you going to do with that? Well, we're starting with you.
Oh, we're starting with me. Okay. Mostly.
You finish your potion. Blah blah blah.
I will stopper it, and for future reference, it'll look like a slightly scintillating blue liquid that doesn't seem to touch the edges of the vial that it's in. It kind of like floats within a bubble of air in the vial and is just kind of slowly swirling. There are like white specks floating around it, and so I'll just hold it up, stopper it, kind of like gently put it into my bag and like give a little jig to myself. Of course, nobody sees this.
Mm-hmm.
And then head down to the head out of my room to greet the others and suggest a night of drinking
All right.
in celebration.
We'll assume it's after lunchtime, given a little bit more of other sundry activities. So it's a little bit after lunchtime. Themis comes down, does what he says he does. Assume at least somebody's here, unless somebody wants to specifically not be.
Eolram will be down there.
Okay.
He will be. Are we in this house that's on Roll20 right now?
Yep, that's the one.
Where did Themis walk into? The kitchen?
From the steps, which will be here.
Eolram will be on the couch with his feet propped up, relaxing for the 2 days. Very content with his situation.
Projects.
No projects.
Spending of any money.
What's a project? Okay.
Well, Eolram, you see a disheveled Themis walk down the stairs. He hasn't realized it yet, but all he's wearing is an apron and his cloak. And he's tromping down the stairs. His hair is lank and greasy and looks like it hasn't been washed in a while. But it is fluttering through a myriad of colors as he kind of excitedly rushes down the stairs and comes up to you and says, "I did it! I finished it! Finally, my father's masterpiece! Oh, I can't wait to try it." The way he described it was... he was barely able to. Where's Yudi?
I do not know. I assume that he is still in his room.
I say,
And what masterpiece did your father create that you finished?
well, this is the draught of clear thought. An original concoction made by my father almost... making me feel old here. 600 years ago? It only works once per user, but upon imbibing it, it will, how do I say this? In a way
Make you
you'll
fucked up.
understand. Well, yes, that there are quite a few side effects, but that's not the main goal of this potion. This potion will, in simple terms, it will make you that much smarter. Yes, you can understand that, right?
Of course I can.
It doesn't increase your brain size, although that would be an interesting side effect. Although quite deadly, probably. Anyway, yes, it makes you markedly smarter than you were previous to imbibing it. So, this deserves a celebration. I propose that we head to the nearest bar, and you can drink your intelligence decreasing concoctions, and I will drink my intelligence increasing concoction, and we will compare notes, yes? I'm saying we should go get shit-faced.
I feel like since this shit-faced idea is yours, you should be the provider of...
Oh, yes. No, that
And
simply...
in celebration
money
of
is
your
not a worry at
concoction,
the moment.
it would be a disgrace to your father's legacy to not treat your friends in such a manner.
No. Honestly, money is not a problem anymore. I don't know if you remember, but I was dragging my bags through piles of gold just recently. If you want me to pay for the drinks, that's fine, as long as we go get shit-faced in celebration. Or you go get shit-faced and I can laugh at your inferiority. You get the feeling that perhaps Themis has not slept in a long time.
Sounds like my coworker after she comes in from smoking meth.
Whoa.
True story.
True story.
Yikes, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. Damn,
That
James.
really got out of hand fast.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's my special.
I killed a man with a trident.
I killed the man with this thumb. But yes. So, where's you?
Down, or are we just going to head now and assume that he will join us later?
No, we shall go grab him.
I
Veronica, you are of course invited.
am not entirely sure why we are drinking concoctions in bars and public places.
To celebrate.
Yes,
Are you not following?
She gives like Veronica like a wild-eyed gaze.
I am well
He
versed.
clearly now hasn't slept in the entire 2 days that he's been in this room.
I am well versed in the idea of celebration. I'm not entirely sure why we're drinking alchemical concoctions there, though.
Well, you see, from what my notes indicate, the side effects of this particular potion are, shall we say, similar to imbibing alcohol? And so I did not want to be the only one with impaired function. And thus I'm inviting you on my tab to, imbibe with me. Though this one is mine.
And presumably it's just the one that you have made.
Well, considering the amount of trouble I had to go through to procure the reagents for this one dose, yes, just one. Although, for a... Ah, shit. I don't have to worry about gold anymore. For a plot of land, I would consider going through the trouble of procuring another set of reagents. Though truly, it would be quite the difficult task.
I trust you have a very high amount of confidence regarding your success at your potion. I suppose someone will have to be there.
Yes, to make sure I don't go off and kill people from a misguided superiority complex, mostly.
Yes, I don't want to make any more enemies out of dwarves, if at all possible.
Quite right. Quite right. Anyway, I'm gonna go pull Yudi out of his tomes and books to have some fun with us. Yes?
Of course.
Lovely. Oh. Shit. Perhaps I should put some clothes on first.
No, I
Then,
don't see how that's gonna change anything.
Yes, well, you don't seem to mind bearing witness to this magnificent act of creation, but others might.
Jeez.
I'm told the town guard take to it quite poorly. And so I will head up and frantically knock on Yudi's door.
Yeah, no, my Wessel is guarding the door. Like sitting right outside.
I don't
It
think
was
that's
meant to be
gonna
guarding the stairs, but you know, yeah, you just fucking walked past him, so now he's at the door.
I don't think he's gonna be able to stop him from knocking on the door, but sure.
I think my 1 HP weasel,
Okay.
quite a formidable force.
My bad. Okay, so
I'm going to reach into my pouch and pull out a stem of weasel nip.
Oh yeah, this motherfucker's gonna be bribed. This son bitch has 0 loyalty.
Also, my bubble tea is almost here. My bubble tea is here. Be right back.
alright, sure. Go ahead.
I'll open the door. Yes, what is it? What do you need? And
Nice,
when he doesn't
nice,
respond, I'm gonna go
nice.
back inside.
Yeah. Go ahead and say hello to Mr. Deep to me. For me.
Eolram will run up the stairs after UD and after his character freezes midway through his sentence. Eolram will slap him across the face to try and wake him up.
Jeez.
And as it just moves him over from his petrified stance, Eolram will freak out and not understand why this man is doing exactly what he's doing. So he will backhand him the other way,
Wow.
and then
Calm down,
And
man.
then-
I've seen this before. I'm gonna open up my water skin and I'm gonna dump it all on his face.
It's like that scene out of
As,
Airplane where they just smack around the passenger. No, keep going. Keep just dogpile on him. Whatever. None
No,
of
nothing
this-
happened.
None of this is going in the minutes. Doesn't matter.
I have returned.
Oh, hey, your character got smacked to shit.
Why did I get smacked to shit?
Huh?
No, your character did, not you. You're fine.
Why did my... Well, yes, thank you. Appreciate the clarification there. Why did my character get smacked to shit?
Because
Because for some reason everyone was worried that, like, specifically UD and the DM, not Eolram in particular, but everyone was worried that that your character just stopped talking halfway through of the conversation that they were having, and UD asked Themis a question, and he didn't respond. And Eolram came up and kind of bitch slapped him a little bit because he was worried for his well-being, and yeah.
Right.
It was for your own good.
But it wasn't really Eolram. It was mostly everyone else, like I said.
oh shit. Oh shit.
What are you
what's
talking about? All I did was pour water on him.
Yeah. But the weasel
What's
did
that
the-
organization called?
Right.
Pimp Slaps for Africa or something?
Well, yeah.
Bless the
that's
backhands.
the sound. They have support from the UN. So
Eolram does have a ring. Could make it
Backhands Without Borders?
backhands without borders. Oh, I didn't need to see that neither. Okay, so
Right.
UD opens the door.
What do you want?
We're
And
celebrating.
you're also not the only person that hasn't slept in a bit.
Eolram, you guys will kind of notice that Eolram looks like very refreshed and energized, as though he's slept wonderfully the last 2 nights. Extra hours of sleep and nothing to do, so just kind of exercising all day, wear out your body and things like that. So
Morning person, I see.
Gross.
Morning? Is it morning?
I'm gonna look out the window if
Dennis
there is a
will
window
just
and be
kinda
like,
Here at the closest window.
yeah.
Yes. We're underground. There isn't really a morning if you think about it.
Well, if you think about it, there is a morning. It's just we can't see it.
Semantics. In any case,
Reality.
semantics. In any
Fine,
case,
I'll concede.
I have completed my. So far, this is my masterwork. Perhaps in the future, I will create something more delightfully magnificent than this. But for now, this is my masterpiece, and so we are celebrating, and you are coming.
while we are celebrating, you will have to explain what this masterpiece is in further detail, because I am still confused as to what exactly it does other than make you smart.
The
Because
weasel
and
was
why
going-
is it such a masterpiece? What
Other than make you smart. That's all it does. It makes you smarter. Forever. Until the end of time, until you die. Yes? Is that not worthy of a celebration?
Doesn't reading a book make you smarter until the end of time, or is that just mine?
No. I am not talking about the amount of knowledge that you have accumulated. I'm talking about your ability to process that knowledge. It increases, it improves your brain, your mind. Yes? You understand that? A simpleton could be fixed with this potion, although, truly, honestly, turning a simpleton into a regular person seems like a waste of a potion to me.
Then how
And
can we drink one?
a genius could be turned into an uber genius.
That was. We missed Yolrin's best line.
Oh no!
What's up?
Missed Yolram's
That was
best.
like that was a good line, yeah.
Aw. Poor Jimmy.
What was this line?
I didn't say anything. It's no biggie. Don't worry about it, Themis. You and your enhanced brain are doing just fine.
It's all right.
Not yet.
It's all right. This is being recorded. We can listen to it again.
Yeah, we'll listen to Sinan talk over James one more time.
Yes.
Yes. As usual. It won't be anything new.
Nope.
Perhaps James should be more assertive in his speech patterns.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Well, everyone can just cry me a river as I play the world's smallest violin for us.
And while we're at it, just
I
make
mean,
sure
why not
you
play the
guys,
song?
while you're at it, just make sure that you guys talk about my very in-depth character development of burning villages and dead families. That you can always add that into it.
Nobody was even
friend
thinking
comes.
that. Don't be ridiculous.
Do I detect a hint of bitterness and insecurity there?
You better be
No.
bitter towards yourself. Nobody made you come up with those same ideas. All right. So you get people together, because that's what we're doing here.
Yes, we're going to drink. We're gonna
All right.
go to a bar and get shit-faced.
Oh,
Themis, I don't drink. Still
Themis will reach into his cloak. He's still wearing just an apron and a cloak, by the way.
okay.
Reach into his cloak, muddle about somewhere. Seems like maybe he's untying some strings, and he pulls out a pouch of Fey tobacco
Oh,
and says, "Well, you smoke, right?"
I thought he was trying to find his dick.
I'm gonna go from looking Themis in the eyes to looking at what's in his hands to kind of like leaning to the left, trying to look behind him.
I'll glance back in the direction that you're looking at. Is there anything behind Themis that Yudi is looking at?
are you looking at something in particular, Yudi?
His ass.
All right. Yudi sneaks. Well, not even sneaks. Blatantly looks at your ass. There you go.
Where were you keeping that?
Oh, you know, a gentleman has pockets and other such things, and any good cloak has good pockets. Yes.
Ooh, pockets.
Eolram will lean over to Yudi. He definitely had that up his ass. There's
I
no doubt
know.
about it.
Oh shit.
Now the real question is, do I fall for this shit?
Well, regardless, we don't have to do another 10-minute conversation like we did on Friday. So.
Oh no, I'm chatting with
Says the person
Eolram
who
about my
complained.
next actions.
I have a very specific character type, unlike you. Actually, you have a very specific character type. Anywho, so you should sit in on our Stars Without Number game. I play a Midwestern fellow. You'd like it.
Oh,
He's very
right, African.
But better. So you can learn from that.
Oof.
When it-
Shots fired.
Right. So.
Okay, so
We
We don't really have a
the
a
third.
set date for the Stars Without Number campaign.
It's fine. I wasn't serious. So, the party. Wow. So the party, after a couple of false starts and distractions, gets Themis dressed properly and maybe gets a little bit of coffee or black tea in him or something to wake him up. Not that-
the Fate of Aqua will do that. I'm sure.
yeah, there you go.
He's currently chewing on a
It'll-
stimulant.
It'll wake him up spiritually.
It's the same kind of thing as like if you're too drunk, you do Atlantic cocaine to drive. You're just fine.
Oh, is that why they do it? Okay.
Oh, my friends always did that before they went home to see their parents.
Because it makes you straight. Jeez.
It's straight. No.
like
It
Oh.
sobers you up.
yeah, but yeah, that's what I meant. But like straight people, like not druggies, whatever. Anyways,
Oh, like those on the straight and narrow.
yeah, there you go. That's more what it is.
Hey, that's from my religion.
So,
My friend once went
you
home
mean
to
your
her mother's
yeah.
birthday.
you mean your very new cult? That's like
Yes.
that's like maybe 50 years old.
Something like that.
Wait, James, you joined a cult?
Yeah, I was born into it and baptized by fire.
Baptized by
Like, you were baptized
that
in
where it
fire?
comes
Like,
from?
literally?
Yeah, like it's really hot water in a tub that takes like 2 days to pump into it. And then they drown you, and then you come up and everybody celebrates. And then
So-
they give you presents.
But,
I got
like,
a water gun.
did you renounce that religion? Because if they drowned you, I feel like that's, like, a good premise to renounce that religion.
Yeah, see, and that's like one of the like not as bad things that they do. All the rest of it is just hypocritical bullshit.
You know, they got in trouble for exhuming and baptizing dead Jews.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Did they really?
I'm not even.
Yeah,
I'm not even joking.
What
No.
do I have to look up for this?
You gotta try a couple different searches, man.
I
Try baptisms for the dead Jew scandal.
Baptizing dead
Wow,
Jews.
this is a great
Scandal.
session. About 45 minutes into it, we've done
Hey,
nothing.
you brought it up.
I thought it was
Very true.
I thought it was important.
Okay, Alex, while they're looking this up,
yeah.
Holocaust victims and Queen Mother posthumously baptized by Mormons. What the fuck? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
So
So,
Themis is dressed up
Yes.
in his regular clothes, which he doesn't have many of, and kind of still giddy. He's chewing on something, some kind of herb,
Okay.
and we're heading to the nearest bar.
What is Eolram doing that you wanted to talk to me about it?
nothing.
Alrighty.
It's not-
You can always DM it to me. Whatever. There's different ways. However you wanna... Oh, you did. No, you didn't.
So, I was gonna talk to you about this YouTube
Yep.
video, but then
Oh, okay.
we got back on subject, so I stopped.
Oh, okay. Das ist gut. Alright. Alright, so, you, head out. You looking for anything in particular, or just, like, the closest one?
Nothing too seedy,
Nothing too
But-
seedy.
yeah.
Okay.
Anything relatively close that looks just moderately priced. Nothing too posh
Okay.
either.
Oh, man says money is no longer an issue, and now he's looking for cheaper bars.
Yeah, but we're all gonna get high, drunk, and shit-faced.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that in a
So-
posh bar, especially now that we've made noble connections in the
Are we
city.
gonna get redundant too, or just high, drunk, and shit faced?
Crunk, I think, is the term you're looking for.
I see. Anyways, continue. My
Yeah.
apologies.
So you pass a few that just aren't really working for you, but eventually you find, excuse me, the evening nip, where you head in and get some seats. It seems like there's a surprising mix of blue and white collar. I guess there's always plenty of miners in dwarven
That was an
cities.
E or an O.
Ha ha ha. Like you could tell what a young dwarf looks like. They got so much beard.
Yeah, I have no
It's
idea.
Unreal.
They all look the same.
So like
And
Arabs.
wow.
All of a sudden, I'm no longer comfortable with that joke. Look at that. That's amazing.
Alrighty. So, and I imagine the dwarves have a very low drinking age, if nothing else. So, we can say both. Doesn't really matter to me. Anyways, they, you're seated, and you get your first round of whatever anybody wants. I'll even roll on the drinks table if anyone's particularly interested. Otherwise, you can just get a mundane. But
I'll roll the drinks table.
okay.
Ooh.
Why not?
I'm gonna have a virgin screwdriver.
So an
Nice.
orange
I would like orange juice, yeah.
sugar.
Like, remember that shitty Catwoman movie? Where she was like, I want a white Russian, no Kahlua, no vodka, and no whatever else it was, until it was just milk. I was like, oh, it's so cringe. Alright, I'm guessing nobody else remembers that.
No.
Yeah. No,
Nope.
sorry, man. That's just you.
Cool.
You're
Alright.
not. You're just,
I'm not. It's not about age. It's about the fact that it was a bad movie, and I watched it, and nobody else here did. So that's fine. I can't fault you for not watching a bad movie. All right. So anybody who wants to go on the drinks table, roll a D100. Otherwise, we'll just assume you got mundanes.
Pretty sure Eolram is the only person drinking.
What about a Vernica?
Vertigo will have something alcoholic, but she's not. Oh my.
Oh, that's
Oh
not good.
my. All right.
Oh, that's
I'm
not good.
we're doing something else. We're doing something else.
No.
Oh, come
You
on.
at least have to tell us
Ah.
what he roll.
30 is Hangman's Noose. It's a depressing drink that makes the consumer feel like nothing is working out. Tastes a little salty on the palate.
What?
Why
Takes-
is that even a drink?
Tastes a little salty on the palate, almost like tears.
Hey.
Or cum.
You take. Wow.
How do you know? Okay.
The
Please finish that thought.
The
if you
consumer
already-
feels depression. How do you know what?
How does Synod know what cum tastes like?
Because I swallowed some before.
Because he's a versatile bisexual. All you need is a pulse. So, I really don't want to do this, but
I mean, I just wanted to know what it was. I don't particularly care if he drinks that particular one.
that's gonna like, yeah, I don't really want to. No, I don't. They take a temporary penalty to wisdom. The consumer feels a depression. If they're already depressed, it amplifies anger, resentment, self-pity, and sadness.
What the hell,
Yikes.
man?
Yeah. So
The Hangman's Noose is accurate. Jesus.
I will pick one out of here, or you can roll again. Which one do you want? You want me to just pick one that's entertaining, or you want to try again?
I want to try again.
Okay. I'll let you re-roll
Roll
that
another
because that's
30.
yeah. What are we looking at here? 58. All right.
58.
That's almost double. It's got to be good. Oh. All right. Angry Tom's Furious Ale. A dark amber brown butter with a thick, creamy, taupe-colored head. A traditionally brewed, thick, dark ale in which black peppercorns are added to the mash and brewed to 4.2 ABV. It is rich, peppery, and not at all infuriating. Other than the natural inclination to enjoy the drink with a thick-cut steak, standard drinking rules apply.
That's it?
That's all it is. That is straight off.
That one's pretty good.
That's all. It's straight off of the. Yeah. Maybe somebody will do the right thing and buy a magical drink for one of their friends, without telling them. Like the red-headed harlot. All right,
What number is that?
the red-headed
I mean-
harlot. It's number 69.
I'll pay for Eolram's next drink
Oh.
and the roll for one. How about that?
All right, so Eolram gets his peppery, dark, slightly creamy, I guess. Dark amber brown butter with a thick, yeah, slightly creamy.
I feel like it sounds like an alcoholic gravy.
Alcoholic
With
gravy.
peppercorns in it, sure.
No, that's kind of what it sounds like, doesn't it? I mean,
5 Silver's Ale, Pride and Joy of the Silvermane Clan, powerful dwarven concoction, 296% ABV. Also can double as
I'm sorry, what?
drink can double as a splash weapon in a bar fight.
well thought out
So yeah,
You,
is it
you watch
DC?
as Themis stands up, throws his drink on
Uh,
one of the unsuspecting dwarfs.
he bought it for you, sweetie.
It's the next one in
Oh.
your lineup.
So unless for some
Ooh.
reason you're not going to drink it, you need to make a con save.
To die.
to yeah.
Con save, 3, 2,
Con
1.
save. Oh, that's exactly what you needed. Congratulations.
Ooh, thank you. I survived.
If used as improvised weapon, 2d4 acid damage to anyone except Dragonborn.
What?
Yeah.
Is there anyone that's looking at your room funny? Any
N-
strange,
not yet.
unsuspecting?
Not yet. Maybe at Themis, but. Alright, so. Similar to the party van, you all start a party drinking.
Woo!
There's,
I will
hmm?
pull out a pipe, pack it full of
Oh,
fake
boy.
tobacco, light it, take a puff just to light it, and then pass it over to Yudi.
I'll
Puff.
I'll puff past that.
Puff, puff, pass. Puff, puff, pass.
Your room will puff
Yeah,
pass.
I assume
And
I assume you're leaving Hjelmar at the house, or are you taking him with you?
Nah, come on, you can bring the kid.
You can bring
You
the
can
kid.
bring the
He's only,
kid.
what, 15?
No.
Yeah, that's
Dwarven children are drinking at 15, that's for sure. Alright, so you got Hjelmar. Are you going to pass him the pipe?
Yeah, he's a
absolutely.
Viking.
Oh,
They
my
start drinking at
goodness.
12.
They
Look
start
at the
drinking
effects of
it.
fade tobacco now.
Yeah, y'all are harsh. Alright,
What
yeah.
Fake tobacco.
I think Failure wanted to know what the
100
effects are.
fantasy drugs.
It's
Alright.
not on it.
Fairy food, fairy
Oh, I
dust.
think I DM'd it to him, maybe, because...
Oh, did you
I,
DM it to me?
I think, because I think I tweaked a couple of
Okay.
different things, because I
Wait,
didn't...
let me
Because I think it
search.
started off as, like, dragon snuff or something. And I just...
I'm not finding anything.
Alright, and you... You do tobacco or fairy or what?
I thought it was fairy dust.
Sure, that sounds good.
Incorrectly dosed instills a gentle euphoria, the senses sharpen and surroundings appear more vibrant.
I may increase that if you all keep puffing it. But for the moment, yes. So you're passing around the pipe. Not Yolram. Hjelmar rolled a 55 for his drink, and he got planar guide.
What?
Yep.
That sounds interesting.
Dark purple with small silver bubbles emerging constantly. It's almost got a has a almost galactic starry night sort of appearance to it. As you watch as these silver bubbles, some of them don't even make it to the top, like usually. They just wink out. He takes a big sip. You call it a drink, even. It is a hallucinogenic drink concocted of tentacles obtained between space and time by some warlock of the Great Old Ones. And now he has to roll a 1d4
Oh no.
Yeah, you're gonna love
Is
this.
Hjelmar about to become a warlock?
He's about to not be on this plane of existence. Oh my
That
goodness.
could have been so bad. That
That's
could have been so bad.
exactly what I wanted. Okay. Hjelmar is takes a long sip. Or some people might call it a drink or a draft, a draught, and he just slumps forward and bangs his head on the table and doesn't move.
Uh, Themis will just look over at him
Yeah, he's not doing
Sorry.
anything.
and just say, "What did he order? Does anybody know?"
Eolram, were you paying attention to your charge at all?
I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out.
Take that as a no.
No, I was not.
Oh shit! Well, you can flag down a waitress or server if you'd like. You flag down your server even if you want. Sure. That was what we call a planar guide. Oh, that's not what I want to do. That's what we call a nope. Alright then. Right then, that's a planar guide, isn't it?
That.
Judging by what's left in the glass.
Oh dear, that doesn't sound like.
Oh yeah, I've seen this before. He'll be back in like a minute or so. He'll be changed though, that's for sure. Can I get you anything else?
Changed how?
I got some peanuts and crackers.
Wait, you sell these to? You know what? Never mind. I'm sure it'll all come together.
You see those? You see that group over there with the beards that are only like a foot long? Yeah, they're actually younger than he is, and they drink it. It's fine. He'll be back.
I was just... Right then. Carry on.
I'm so glad.
Wait. To interject.
Yeah.
Those peanuts. I am interested in that. Do you have that spiced?
All right, we've got Iberian peanuts and we've got honey roasted. The Iberian ones have got I don't know, paprika or cayenne or something on them. They've got a
I'll
wee
take
bit
the
of a kick.
Iberian then.
Oh, all right. I'll bring it round. Those are bottomless here at the evening nip, and you can just throw the shells on the floor, like whatever that is, Silver Spring. I don't remember.
Quite a
Just
compliment.
like non-hospitable people that are awful human beings if they do that.
Except if you do it at that one specific restaurant that I can't remember the name of.
Mhm.
So I just want to say that if I had rolled a 1 for the planar guide, you suffer 1d8 psychic damage,
Right.
and
How much
and
Worse.
and Hjelmar's level 0, so he would have been dead.
Oh,
Most likely, if he got like a 2, it would have been double his HP.
Hjelmar's level 0?
Hjelmar does not have a class. Hjelmar is level 0.
Dude, I could breathe on him.
Yeah, you could.
You
You could.
get- what
you
the-
could sneeze on him. Yeah, this is the difference between having a class and just being an average dude.
Wait, he's carrying around a magic weapon.
Yes, he does. He does.
Well,
His
somebody's
arm
better
could,
get
I
on.
was ready for a fight, but I
He-
didn't realize I could literally just
He
fake him
doesn't-
to death.
He doesn't. He doesn't know that it's magical yet,
Oh,
but yes, he does
how
have
do
a
I know
magical.
it's magical?
Yeah, that's a
Probably
good
get him
question.
on the training.
You wanna? All right.
I could make him a blood hunter. The process is incredibly
What's-
painful and will probably change his psyche forever. But
Eolram could certainly say I'm sparring with him for the last 2 days, and we could make some progress on fighter, but nobody's doing anything with him. So right now he's level 0.
Should we all teach him and just turn this NPC into like the strongest entity in existence?
yeah, he starts at level 1 with
And-
a level in fighter, blood hunter, and wizard.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, and the most powerful being in the universe never turns on their masters, so you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
I'm wondering if
liking
he
the
also
psyche
Alright.
more and more.
All right. So your watch as a small pool of drool begin and planar guide begins to dribble out of Hjelmar's mouth. But based on the statements by the server, you're confident that he'll come out of it in a minute or two, I guess. Yes.
Mhm.
Confident, that's the word. In any case, once everybody is sufficiently intoxicated, Themis
Ow.
will reach into his
Mhm.
bag and carefully pull out the vial of the liquid that I described previous, and then reach into a pouch at his waist, pull out a powder, and just kind of drop it right into the neck of the vial, and you watch as the blue and white mixture suddenly like violently turns a dark shade of purple and starts like spewing a violet smoke out of the top. He just says, "Well, see you on the other side, I guess." And he just downs it, and if you were paying attention, it almost looks like the liquid jumps down his, like it moves of its own volition and jumps down his throat, and then he just gulps it down, looks at all of you, kind of turns his head, and then falls straight out of his chair and starts convulsing on the ground.
My eyes are gonna follow him until he hits the floor, and I'm just gonna go back to my book. Kind
Hjelmar,
of transcribe something right now.
Hjelmar pops up. Ha ha.
Eolram will. Oh.
Oh, he's gonna look right at you. I fought in Valhalla.
That's fantastic, son.
Oh my goodness! Are you kidding me?
That's fantastic, man.
It's fantastic, man. I fought Knyek, the Unyielding. It was glorious.
Definitely
I
not going
need
to turn on us now.
I want to do it again.
How did you
Teach
fight?
me how to fight. I died so many times, but I kept coming back. It was
Oh shit! This kid is insane.
it was magnificent.
I like her pain.
Is this the future? Is this death? Death is battle. Battle is life. So the for the D4, the 1 is 9th level of hell, 2 is the void, 3 is Valhalla, and 4 is Gaia. So you witness and take part in a great battle in a heavenly place. You gain +2 to all strength checks for the next 24 hours. Hjelmar seems a little bit buff. just a little subtle.
Like just the way that you look
subtle,
at him.
but
he's just-
whoa.
he-
I like
should
15-year-old
just-
dwarves, not 15-year-old humans. Okay, it's a big difference. He's oh my.
I did alter the description of Rod of Clear Thought a little bit. So yeah. Go on. I was just calculating things.
Okay, all right. Well, that's what Hjelmar does. He's in awe and is reminiscing about the battle that he had and the fights. The great swings, the terrible parries, the times that he died as the enemy overwhelmed the flank that he was on, and then he comes back to life along with other warriors. And Themis is convulsing on the ground.
Yeah.
And nobody
Yeah.
seems to care.
Nope.
Vernica will come over and
yeah.
maybe do a medicine check or something.
She can spare the dying if she needs to. It's
Yeah,
fine.
maybe she will, just for the sake of
Um,
safety.
She's checking she would notice that his eyes and ears are bleeding.
Oh yeah, that's not. Oh my, that's not good either. She
Well,
doesn't.
She wouldn't
She
even
doesn't-
notice that. She's too drunk.
It's pretty impossible to not notice that. She notices it, but she doesn't know what to do because this isn't medical per se. It's definitely a magical component to it. She's kind of at a loss.
And as she is leaning over him,
Mhm.
Themis will kind of jolt back to consciousness and just like rapidly glance around the room as if noticing things that he'd never noticed before, and then sit down in his chair and just sit there for a moment before saying, "Why aren't you bowing? Bow, peasants! Bow!"
Oh my.
Is this directed at us or like the rest of the room?
Are you just yelling at
I'm looking at all of you, but I am screaming it pretty not like a screech, but anybody listening in particular would hear it. And I am still bleeding from the eyes and ears, and my eyes are bloodshot as well.
Oh, we've slept since we got back, right?
Yeah, it's been 2 days.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my board and stuff.
The golden time you must spend to copy a divination spell is halved. I don't know what spells you're copying, but
I was looking at Skywrite.
just
So I have
remember that.
scroll.
Okay.
Yep.
I can. All right. There's definitely a lull in the tavern as you get quite a bit of attention by telling people to bow. Some of them just pass you off as drunk. Other ones give you a long stare. And
I will hold their stare with a.
You can't hold them all, man.
Well, I will hold the most like angry stare with an implicit sense of superiority.
Nice.
Just stare straight back at his eyes until he turns away.
Okay, I would like to make some kind of insight check, see if this guy's gonna beat the shit out of Themis or not.
Sure, go for it.
That would be this one.
Ta-da.
No, I also rolled a 1.
Shit.
Yikes! The 2 rolls
This is
so far.
This is
Apart from a
ungood.
con check.
It could go either way, man. It's hard to tell right now.
Okay, well, better safe than sorry. I'm gonna cast
Oh my goodness.
Hideous Laughter on Themis.
Okay.
What is the check?
Check is DC 15.
Wisdom. Yes, wisdom. Not intelligence. That's a shame.
Hey,
That would have been. Oh.
that's
Hey.
a 3. That's a 3.
All right. So then Themis he's already prone. So he's still prone. Becomes incapacitated, unable to stand up, and finds absolutely everything hysterically funny.
Themis just starts like curls up on himself and starts laughing, just giggling a little bit.
Sorry about the elf. He's drunk. Go back to my goddamn book.
Quite a few people decide to hand wave you at that point, and there's a few who keep their eyes, keep side eyeing, and perhaps bring us a small blade or something onto the table to keep an eye. But for the most part, you seem to be
In
ignored.
between giggles,
Yep.
Themis will just nod. And elf.
This may be a good reason why we should not have come to a public place for this.
So does that mean that you think that we could take drinks home?
Well, the dwarves
Like-
tend to be a gregarious people when they're well lubricated. I imagine if we promise to bring the mugs back, they wouldn't have a problem.
Or we could just buy the bottles from.
Or I was like,
Got
or
5
like
bottles.
a keg or something.
A bulk purchase is always appreciated, no doubt. Oh my.
I mean, it's the same thing.
It's
Like
there you
oh
go.
well, there's the save.
Now you're done. So it lasts what, 18 seconds?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Oh no, is he taking damage? Because you only get the one.
24 seconds. No. At the end of
No.
its turns, and each time it takes damage, the
Oh, I
target
see it now. Yeah. Okay.
So 24
Yeah, this
seconds.
isn't
almost 30
fantasy. He
seconds.
can actually save to get out of this when we don't do anything.
Yes. All right. So 24 seconds pass, and Themis finally subsides from his giggling.
Oh, that was cathartic. Oh dear.
Would you care to wipe your eyes and ears now?
My eyes and ears? What about them?
Do they not
Has something
feel?
happened to them?
Do they not feel wet?
Dennis kind of like pats his eyes
Mhm.
and comes away with like a patina of blood on his
Yep.
hands.
There it is.
Oh dear. Yes, that wasn't in the side effects. Perhaps I messed something up.
If I remember from my medical training, you could have blood in the brain, for all we know. I believe that's also bad.
Yes, that was mentioned as a side effect, but I believe I've sidestepped that.
Yes, cerebral hemorrhage. You were like, yeah, I'm making this potion.
Yeah.
Shit, son.
His dad took it.
You're fucking mental. Alright, go ahead. Continue.
I need to add to that intelligence score.
Oh, yes,
Whoa,
yes.
that sexy 16.
Make sure we all know it. Yep, there it is.
You look at me and tell me Yudi would not take this potion, failure.
Ooh.
I don't think Cutie needs this potion yet.
Are you at a 20 in intelligence?
Not yet.
Well, then you need it.
Well, then you need it. It doesn't increase your max intelligence. It just
Okay, well then it's useless to me.
it adds 2 to your intelligence, so it gives you 3 ASI basically.
Yeah.
Right, but unless I can increase the cap, long term, it's not going to do me that much good. Considering I already take drugs to increase that ASI.
Note, failure being contrarian.
Oh, joy.
Well, no, because here's the thing, right? When I take
no.
the drug, it maxes out my int. I'm at 20. So unless it breaks the cap, I can't use it.
Can't drugs temporarily increase your stats beyond max?
Yes, they can.
In that case, I would love that.
If they say they do, and I don't think that one does.
It does not.
I think there's a feat that allows you to increase your cap because it also increases your intelligence. But there's a few ways to get around it. You can receive like a divine boon when you get to higher levels. That's something that they offer for like level 19s and level 20s when there's not really much else to give them. You can raise their stat caps.
Interesting.
Yeah. There are
In
options.
any case, Themis's bout of power madness seems to have passed for the moment, and he's just rapidly looking around the room, and then just fixes himself on Yudi.
Now that you've made a scene.
Scene? What kind of scene?
You told everyone in the room to bow to you.
Yes, and what's wrong with that? Shouldn't they?
No.
I am a superior being, am I not?
They don't see why.
Well, then they're blind.
Most people must be blind in this specific circumstance, then.
My eyes. What happened?
It must.
I don't even have blood coming from my
I
eyes.
can say.
It must be true.
It must be. Jeez.
I don't see any other reason why they would not bow to my magnificence. Is this how you feel all the time, Yudi? God.
Not really. What are you so worked up over?
I just feel lighter. Almost like the air has lost some quality that keeps me to the ground.
Are you
It's wonderful.
sure you know what the effects of that potion does?
It, well, the side effects are strenuous and multitudinous due to, shall we say, lack of test subjects and
I'll be right back.
materials to
Uh-huh.
use on the few test subjects that were willing. But yes, I'm quite certain about the effects of this potion.
Okay, because what you described to me does not sound at all like what I would expect it to.
Well, I suppose that perhaps different people experience it differently. Not
Perhaps.
exactly.
There it is.
Never mind.
Careful not to choke there, Themis.
One day I'll reveal the secrets that I know about you.
One day, I would like to hear those secrets.
Hopefully you don't choke on them.
Oh wait, I could have taken spell magic, couldn't I? But I took counterspell instead.
Damn it.
Because it's an objectively better spell.
Yeah, I mean it's a reaction. If I can see it, it's gone, right? Like. Which means I can cast 3 spells in one turn
Themis
if I
will
use
sink
every single action.
into a somber silence, but keep glancing around the room like it's, everything he sees is a new toy.
So what is your solution for our current predicaments now with your intelligence?
Current predicaments? What predicaments? Who would dare fight us? Fight me.
Oh. By the stars, he's lost his memories.
My memories? What about them? They've never felt clearer.
Someone else can step in now. Oh, James isn't here. Damn it, James.
We're back.
Okay, James, help.
Yes.
Talk some sense into Themis. Now.
Man, I'm a loss, as usual.
Yeah. Cool. I'm speaking of the people who pursue us.
Ah, yes. Madmen and fools, the lot of them.
Oh.
No common sense guides their actions, it's true, is it not? If it did, they would never even consider pursuing a magnificent being such as myself.
We have pissed off a lot of people in the last little while. And even if the magnitude of your stuff is as great as you say, and honestly, I can see exactly what you mean. But to these people that are after us, that are wanting to destroy us, will not see that in any way, shape, or form because of what we have done.
Seems quite illogical to me. A magnificent being remains magnificent in all his actions. If a being is truly magnificent, then all of his actions are thereby also magnificent and recognizable as such by any rational sentient being. And so they must definitely therefore be madmen and simpletons.
Perhaps some sleep is in order, and you'll have a bit more pragmatism.
Pragmatism? Sleep.
Oh my.
Sleep. And then Themis will just fall face forward onto the table
Lovely.
and start snoring.
Alright, well. If someone would care to pick him
One
up,
way.
we can leave.
Your arm will stand up and pet Themis over his shoulder.
Oh no,
Hey.
I'll carry him. I'll carry him. And the floor under my feet will move forwards as I walk backwards, and my carpet will carry him.
Oh shit.
It'll be the first time Yudi walks for 3 days.
Wow. And Themis isn't even here to
As
see it.
Judy stands up, his legs kind of creak and buckle a little bit.
He kind of tries to get up
Wanna
and
what?
falls immediately.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, no.
No, Yudi's gonna go back into traction, I guess.
As he's rolled onto the carpet, you'll just see Themis kind of jerk around his arms. Unhand me, precious. Unhand me.
Your arm will just stand over him and shake his head. Why are you quoting Lord of the Rings? It's not even in this world.
What?
You heard him.
And
Am I quoting Lord of the Rings?
sounds like it.
Uh,
Sounds like you're trying to be Gollum.
I mean,
hmm.
not who I would have picked, but sure.
Should have been more specific. Alright. So, with that, the party's going to pick up and go, as it's coming up on evening time, I suppose.
How
Oh,
much
were
is
we
that
day
off of
drinking?
my tab, by the
You
way?
were afternoon drinking, so it's probably not quite evening. It doesn't seem like you all would have spent that much time there.
Well, they
You'll-
started drinking after 1 o'clock because that's when it's socially acceptable.
Yes.
Oh, it's 5 o'clock somewhere in the world, buddy.
West.
It may even be 5 o'clock outside of the mountain.
We don't know.
The dwarves don't seem to care about what time it is. There were still plenty of people in there, so I wouldn't be overly concerned about it.
You know what they say? When in Rome.
There you go. See? Right. So, returning, you come back to the. You make your procession back to the house, come inside, and I'll assume somebody lays Themis down.
I mean, my carpet's gonna drop him on the couch.
Alright, well, there you go then. Alright.
Yudi's gonna stretch out a little bit. So, you doing anything else with your day, man?
Hold on, I'm
No.
chewing.
Yeah, okay. You're
I'm chewing. Hold on.
Can.
It's not socially acceptable to chew with your mouth full. I had no such plans. I thought about talking with Themis about going to the is the Adventures Guild on this campaign?
Wrong world.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey. I was trying to think of something okay,
Alrighty.
but that's the wrong thing.
Yep.
No, I didn't have any plans.
Perhaps you should train that
Nice.
boy. He may be put in harm's way. He might as well know how to defend himself, right?
I'm quite disappointed that he doesn't already know how to defend himself.
Quite. Imagine my shock when I figured out that sword he wears on him is an ornament.
Oh.
An ornament? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I am unfamiliar with this term.
Oh, something that looks pretty and holds no utility.
Just like those gold swords designed with jewels up and down the handle that break with the first strike of combat?
Yes, very much so.
It is a tool, nothing more. No need to hold any eccentric beauty.
Exactly. With that, I'm gonna float upstairs and spend 100 gold and 4 hours.
Okay. UD goes and begins copying spells, having not shared too much, but has made it clear that he doesn't want to be disturbed at the very least. Themis is completely knocked out. You are with Hjelmar and Vernica.
Oh, just one last thing though. I'm gonna have a very stern chat with my weasel to guard the fucking door better next time.
Ah, yes. You can spend as much time as you want talking to it.
I'll spend a good 30 minutes giving it a lecture.
We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, man.
A couple sentences and the weasel becomes irritated and
it is a lot of words for a weasel. I'm just saying. So, what are you doing,
it
James?
would be.
This is all you.
Is Hjelmar still a little messed up right now?
He's a little starstruck and kind of a little spacey, but he's not still tripping or anything. No.
Okay.
Well, while you're giving it the old 2-hour think, he'll
Hey.
come up and tap you. Oh, shut it! You know exactly what you do. So he'll come up and he'll tap you. Do you have any gems?
Do I?
Like I don't know, like a shiny rock kind of thing. I don't opal, ruby. I don't, just like something like that, like a shiny stone.
I do believe that I grabbed a couple from the dragon's hoard.
Oh, did you now?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
You
So
weren't there,
yes.
man.
I will travel. I will drive out there to break your kneecaps. Don't think that I won't, because I will.
Break your Nico kneecaps, man.
Boku no Pico. So, can I have one?
I suppose. Why do you need? I suppose so. Why do you need a gem?
I think it would look good in my sword.
Oh no,
Oh no, honey.
honey, it's retarded. We have to put it down.
You want me to teach this thing how to fight?
I did.
This
now I
thing
kind of want to drag it out back.
We're
dig a shallow
teaching.
grave.
We're teaching you how to roleplay. So.
Hey, yeah, that's fair, and I will take no offense to that.
That's nice of you.
Because I just have to put up with all the bullshit, because that's what we do.
That sounds like a healthy way to deal with your problem.
Because you don't push back, man. You're too nice.
Hey, don't talk to me like
If
that.
you get your so you need to do more than that. Get your teeth out sometimes. Get your claws and your fangs out. Maybe we'd leave you alone a little bit more.
You know what? My characters are developing at their own time, and I apologize that I am not as experienced in character building as you three D&D.
So you admit that you're dragging your feet, then?
Yeah.
You bitch. All right.
Welcome to the life of working 5 days a week.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that
No,
too?
I
I'm
haven't.
pretty sure so does Triffy.
Yeah, we lost 3 people in my department. I am working 6 days a week. Thank you very much.
Ooh, nice.
I still find time for you people.
Oh,
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah. Here we go. I don't know, whichever one used black, I forget. So, what? So do you give him a gem?
Yeah, I would give him the gem.
Wow. Okay. We'll say we'll make it a ruby. Make it a small ruby, nothing too big. All right. He'll take it and he'll look at it. He'll pull the sword half out of the scabbard, and he'll just sort of absent-mindedly rub it on the bottom of the blade, right where the hilt is, as he just sort of turns and walks away.
Rubs the ruby on the hilt of the blade.
Correct.
Wait, how old is this kid that we've basically adopted now?
He's like 14 or 15.
Oh, fuck, okay. 14, 15? Apparently.
Bless you. My goodness.
There's another one.
All right.
Whoa. Sorry, that was intense.
Sounded like
Okay, you're either teaching him how to fight or I'm turning him into a wizard. There's no two ways about this, man. Like,
I'll teach him to fight.
okay.
As Hjelmar is walking away, Eolram will stand up and hurry over behind him and speak in a very serious tone. Adding beauty to your weapon is something that comes from time and more experience with the involvement with the weapon that you possess. Do not add the ruby to your sword. Keep it to cherish outside of it. Making a flashy weapon is not what it was meant to be.
He stops walking as you talk to him, and then but doesn't react otherwise as you talk. At which point you finish, and he turns around and looks up to you, and he sort of half turns. Oh, what? I wasn't listening. What are you doing out of your chair? Weren't you just in the chair?
Yes, I stood up and walked over to you as you were walking.
Oh, I was busy. I was busy thinking about my sword. Where were you? What are you doing?
I'd like to inspect your sword. Can I see it? It seems like a very beautiful weapon.
Such a bitch. Sure.
Hey.
Sure. He'll hand you the sword with his left hand because the blade comes out from the left side. You do notice that his right hand is empty.
How does he handle the sword? Like, does it seem like he kind of pulls it out with ease and moves it like?
Sure. He
Wasted motion right there.
he pulls it out deftly enough, and he hands it to you pommel first, but it's definitely a 14 or 15-year-old handling a sword. he doesn't seem to have training, or maybe we should say natural inclination.
Okay. How does the sword feel like it was smithed well, or is it very low quality, flashy weapon as we are expecting?
The sword seems pretty darn immaculate. It looks like it's made out of a green glass, similar to the glass weapons in Oblivion. It's almost see-throughable. It's just slightly opaque. It's got a little bit of kind of like a jacquard pattern that's right at the base where the blade meets the hilt, but it's like maybe half an inch. Looks like, but it doesn't go up any further. It doesn't look like it's worn or anything like that. It looks still looks sharp. Looks like it's in good condition.
Does it seem like it's just a sword, or does it? Can I tell if it has any sort of magical properties,
No, you cannot tell.
or if it looks magical or anything like that?
What's your experience with magical items?
Very little.
Well, there you go then. So you know enough about magical items. It's pretty common knowledge. So he's either taking really good care of it, or it's excellent craftsmanship, or maybe it could be magical. But either way, it looks very good. Either way, it looks very well maintained and taken care of. Not much in the way of scuffing or scratch marks.
Eolram will hand the sword back to Hjelmar and ask him, "You don't know how to use that excellently crafted sword, do you?"
No, not really. I haven't done a whole lot with it, other than, like, hunting and stuff.
Do you keep up with the sharpening, or is it just crafted so well?
I haven't really had to. It's always been sharp.
How often do you use it?
When I traveled here, it was like every day. I needed it for something. But now you guys just keep me in the house all the time. I don't really know what to do other than pick at the wall. Did you know there were words in there?
Words in where?
In the wall.
What do they say?
Silent crystalline tears I cry.
In whose voice are they talking?
They're words, they don't talk.
I'm so very confused.
Well, they were partially covered, and I got bored when you guys went to go fight the dragon without me.
Show me where they are.
They're
Wait, shit. You've had this prepared since fucking March. Since the start of March. Holy fuck, okay. That's alright, I looked back up in my notes and I was like, holy shit, it's happening.
Nobody else showed any real interest in it, so guess what? Hjelmar is now the catalyst. So,
Yeah.
to the left of actually where his token is on the map, actually is where he's carved out a surprisingly large layer of stone, and It says in Dwarven, silent crystalline tears I cry.
Hjelmar can read Dwarven.
It's not that unbelievable. It's not that unbelievable. There's 3 Dwarven cities that they trade with in that area.
What does it?
God,
What does it say?
damn, he's hot. You want me to? I will type it out for you. There you go. Failure and I both did it.
Different channels.
Perfect synchrony. That's what that was.
Hey, Sign-On, could you type it out for me too? I'm still not exactly sure what it is. I will need a third
Yeah,
person.
James needs clarification. Just copy and paste it.
Yeah, will you do it in the league chat so that it's in a different platform?
And use numbers to represent vowels if you could. That'd be great.
Yeah, and I've been learning Morse code a lot lately, so if you could just do it completely in that. That is.
Don't worry, my dude. I got you.
Thanks, fam. Thanks, man.
Adding
I
it to your
appreciate
league
it.
chat.
Thanks. Let me log into my league really quick first, though.
Yeah, just to have that confirmation.
There's no time. There's no time. Damn it. It's upside down. That's a shame.
Do you have any idea if there are any other words written throughout the house?
He just looks at you and shrugs. I don't know. There was some stone that was chipped off, so I just picked at it some more. You don't seem very upset.
Why should I be upset?
Because I picked a hole in the wall. Never mind, it's fine. So you're gonna teach me to fight?
With a sword like that, you have to.
As you
And it is a necessity for who you are. And for what this world is.
My relatives told me that when I was staying with them, but they just never really got around to it, I guess. Maybe they were hoping I wouldn't have to. I don't know.
As the both of you are talking, Themis will kind of wander over, clutching the side of his head.
Yeah, you were on the couch. Yeah, that's right. Okay. It seems unlikely that you would have collapsed after 2 days of not sleeping and then woken up. But if you really want to.
Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna coalesce on the couch for the rest of the session.
Convalesce?
Convalesce. There you go. Thanks. I appreciate that.
Anytime. Okay. Themis will stagger over. For better or for worse. Oh.
I think we know it's the latter.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, you look terrible.
Yes, I've had quite the past couple of days. Feeling a lot better now. Oh, as likely as that is.
Are you still the
How
same?
long was I asleep?
Like maybe an hour.
Just an hour. Oh.
It was just the walk back and then this conversation. So, are you still the same person?
I believe so. My memories are foggy of the events after I drank the potion. Though, if I remember correctly, you were quite adventurous this afternoon as well.
His eyes get wide and he nods. I did so much fighting against so many famous names.
I see. I'll look over at Eolram. And is Yudi present?
Nope.
Nope.
Not for 4
Alright,
hours minimum.
I mean, 3 hours now.
There you go.
Are you offering him a path, then? Training him?
I am.
Well,
It is time.
if I train with Themis, can I have hair like him?
I'll just chuckle a little bit and get crouched down, look at him face to face, and just say, "Well, the hair isn't a perk, but I can offer power if you're willing to pay the price for it."
He looks at both of you and like, I feel like I'm already behind.
Well, if you choose to ask for my aid, it will hurt. I can only promise you that, but I can also promise you that you will come out of the ordeal stronger than you went in. You will never be helpless again.
Can I do both?
You could. You could. But, your path would be diluted. Hybridization, as it were.
But wouldn't knowing two things make me stronger than knowing one?
Well, your logic is sound, child, but you only have so much time to learn, especially with immortal life, and however empowered by my concoctions it would be.
Well, I can always find a way to live longer until I know more, I guess. I could. I'm gonna try both. At least to start with. I gotta see what's best. But I gotta do something.
Well, taking a trial of Eolram's path should be no issue, but I will warn you that the things that you must, the procedures that you must undergo to become more like me are somewhat irreversible. It's a choice that you shouldn't make too easily, is all I'm saying. I would be happy to induct you, but like I said, there is a price to pay.
As there is a price for everything. You should not feel afraid to do what you feel.
Very much right.
I'm gonna have a think.
Of course.
200-year
I
think.
got a 200-year think. No, I don't.
200 years of collective game design experience.
There you go. I kind of want to go back to the heavenly battle, but I don't know how I want to get there. I'm gonna go think. I'll stay around the house, I guess. Can I just go for a walk?
I'll look at Eolram. Eolram and I are gonna become daddies.
Aww.
He's so nice. Gonna raise a child from the ground up. Fill him up full of body and mind altering potions. Give him unspeakable powers. Watch as he turns on us slowly but surely.
You wanna chime in with that there, James? You wanna really fill him up with potions and shit? Like
Well,
Hello?
James doesn't know how
Hello?
I became.
Hello.
He just knows that I have strange magics and
Yes.
cut myself every once in a while.
And are very fond of yourself in general.
That's just James. That's just Eolram that
that's-
is mentioned that ever.
That's-
Mm-hmm. Guess it's just me that thinks that then, and everyone else is just wrong.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you know what?
Synod's
Fair.
fond of himself. It's fine. I know it.
I'm also fine to fondle myself too.
Yeah.
My father likes them.
He never turns himself down. He never has a headache. You know, good stuff. Anyways, so
No, that's why his wife was always upset.
oh jeez, could be.
I'm not married.
So
Lies deceits are not.
yeah, you're like common law married if nothing else, man. I gotta tell you.
It's only been a few months. I'm technically not common law anything.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see about that, won't we?
Married.
So, Hjelmar is going to head out the door and go for a walk around. Seems to be pining a little bit for the surface, but he said he'll stay around, so hopefully he won't go too far. You two and Avernica, I suppose, are left. She's somewhere in the kitchen or dining room. You don't see her, but you hear movement and noise.
Ugh, my head. Good God. It's like someone's taken a hammer to it.
So, was the potion exactly what you said it was?
Well, yes.
And so then how come you reacted in this way? For how... Wow,
Well-
what's the word?
Go ahead.
Convulsions?
I'm trying to think. No,
Okay.
for how... Not pride, but fond of yourself for how you saw yourself almost as a god compared to the low lives around you.
Ah. Yes, I do seem to recall something of the sort. Well, as I may have mentioned, the concoction itself was created by my father, who had a limited pool of test subjects willing to try it. And so the range of side effects was very non-specific, so I was unsure as to the nature of the side effects that I would experience. The convulsing was simply bad luck. The megalomania was well documented, however. It seemed that every participant in his trials suffered some sort of increased sense of self as the potion took effect.
Do you still feel the same way, or are you back to feeling the same old great Themis?
Oh, I feel much more myself. Although it does seem like I've taken a short jaunt in the Feywilds, or some kind of other planar journey. At least that's what it feels like. But
Is
yes,
that
very much back to
often-
myself, barring a burning headache and slight tingling in the fingers. Say again. I didn't hear you.
Sorry. So, the potion, how did your father develop it?
Well, the way that most potions are developed, really. Decide upon a goal, pick out reagents that you feel will confer the effects desired, and then simple trial and error.
And so, what was the combination to make you the way that you are now?
Well, my father discovered certain properties in basilisk bile that could be catalyzed with a plethora of different ingredients, most of which, in fact, are unprocurable in the mortal realms, but all served to increase intelligence in the imbiber.
How long did it take him to develop it?
Oh, I'm not terribly sure. This was all before my time, you understand? Must have been... I gather probably 50 to 60 years based on my own efforts, creating new potions of this magnitude. Definitely not something that I would have the time to undertake on my own at the moment.
Especially with the complexity of the ingredients.
Indeed, and their rarity. In any case, this headache doesn't seem to be showing any signs of disappearing. I'll maybe ask Vernica if she can do something for it and head to bed. Slept who knows how long.
I didn't even think about exhaustion. Shit. Oh well.
Probably have a level of it.
You probably got 2 since you stayed up 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh
What
well.
are the effects of that?
It's too late now.
Hey, that's bad. That's bad, right?
Yeah, it is bad.
That's not good, huh?
It's not. No.
He did half his advantage on ability checks.
Yeah, but he hasn't had to roll for anything like that.
Disadvantage on ability checks, speed halved.
I mean, I could cast something and make him roll against that.
You did, actually.
Oh no!
Now that I
you're
think
right.
about it. Whoops. Yeah. Oh well, he failed it anyways, at least to begin with. He might not have gotten out of it in a minute. Shit.
It's ability checks, not saves.
That's true too, yeah. Yep. Alright, anyways.
Oh yeah, save and a few more. No, saves isn't the next level of exhaustion. Yeah.
Alright.
If I had 4 levels of exhaustion, I could have died from taking the potion. It would have been funny.
Shit. Yeah, would have been hilarious. Alright.
It's a 66.
So you're going to go in and talk to Vernica?
Yeah, see if she can do anything to spare me my headache.
Mm-hmm. Alright, what are you doing, Jimmy?
Let me think for a couple years.
Alright, yeah, you do that. So,
Do my notes.
Vernica's just doing basic housework and chores, and there's not a whole lot to do, but she seems to be planning a little bit for future meals. She'll see you. I didn't expect you to be awake that quickly. Is that healthy?
Certainly not, though it wouldn't be the first time that a particularly potent potion jolted me out of my rest.
I would advise going back to sleep soon.
Yes, I was on my way back to my room. I was hoping perhaps you had something to spare me this terrible migraine that I'm experiencing.
Where is it?
Um,
Is it in the front, the back, or all throughout your head?
just like a pounding sensation all throughout my head. Terribly inconvenient.
I attempt a lesser restoration. See if that does anything. In a moment,
Be
I'll
more than welcome.
find my focus. And she will cast lesser restoration on you after a few seconds there.
The swelling in my brain dies down.
What? How lucky you are.
Indeed. Ah. Much better.
Nearly
Thank you
instant
kindly,
improvement. Of course, I'm happy to help those who help me.
Well,
Mm.
I'm quite grateful in any case.
Mhm.
I believe I hear my bed calling to me. And I best heed its call.
Well, of course. Fresh dreams.
To you as well. Trudge up the stairs with exhaustion kind of hitting me from after the healing, and then sink down into my bed for my longest rest.
Alrighty. Have you had your think yet?
Has Hjelmar returned?
No, he's not.
If your room steps after after Themis goes upstairs, if Eolram steps outside and walks around the house in the direction he thinks that Hjelmar went, will he see him?
The man went for a walk.
He's going walkabout. What's the problem with that? Come on.
Where they discover new places.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll see him. He's on the other side of the street. He's just walking a little bit aimlessly, but he's still around. Yeah.
Okay, I'm more just. Yoram will walk up to him
Uh-huh.
and see if he reacts to him coming over. Kind of stops to pay attention or not.
He sees you, but continues on. But it doesn't do anything in particular.
Why don't you do that?
Is there something on your mind, Hjelmar?
Really? You know exactly what. Okay.
Well, yeah, I guess. I'm trying to. Why are you having such a hard time deciding which person you want to train with?
It's just a lot of expansion, and I don't want to mess it up because if I get it wrong, then I probably won't have time to fix it.
Life is all about making choices and mistakes off of them.
But I don't want to make mistakes.
Oh.
Honey.
Honey, it's gonna happen.
If you're worried so much about making mistakes, then there is no point in continuing on.
Oh, jeez. So I should just kill myself then? No. I it's
The whole point of life is to learn from your mistakes. You're going to make mistakes.
but I can't make mistakes for years and then find out that it was wrong and I have to start over. I don't mind making small mistakes, I guess. Just really rather not make any. What should I do?
Go with your gut and follow your heart. And suffer the consequences of whatever choice you make, whether they be good or bad. In the end, it's the choice that you made. All of us live those consequences every day, some of them for years and years, others for moments at a time, and just move on from there. You may even live the same mistake what seems a lifetime after.
Jeez.
But this is how the world works.
It's so limiting. I want to try and I want to be able to fight and use magic. Maybe.
Then what is so difficult about doing both?
Holy shit, is he gonna be a hexblade?
I mean, that is an option in the Blood Hunter tree. You can choose a pseudo warlock.
That's some bullshit right there.
It's just a worse warlock.
It's a worse warlock.
Proficiencies.
Right.
And D12s for HP.
Yeah. But only 2 spell slots until like 8th level or 9th level. No, 10th level is when he gets his extra spell slots.
So how many total spell slots will you have at, like, let's say level 20?
At level 20, 10, I believe.
Crazy, so he'll have more spell slots than an actual warlock.
Yeah, that's not hard to do.
Oh no, my bad. That's spells known.
Oh, spells known.
Yeah, that is
Spells-
different.
Spell slots is 2, like until level 20.
Jeez. Dude,
But he does get warlock cantrips, so Eldritch Blast.
Oh well, that's all you need then.
Unless he chooses not to pick Eldritch Blast. Who knows what
Well,
Hjelmar
that's
will
a terrible warlock. Huh. Give me let's at least have a spar or two. It's a good start. Somebody there's magic users other than the glowy hair guy. I have options, I suppose.
And you're still young and have lots and lots of years ahead of you to work on things.
people are saying the circus is in town. Can we go see them while they're here?
Why not?
It's a circus of witches, and they're gonna steal our souls.
That's probably not gonna happen, but it could. If that's what the party wants to do.
We're summoning a witch fight.
Oh, summoning a witch. 6 witches come out. Sure, why not? It's a full-on hut with a witch inside. Oh my god. Alright, so so I assume you're not gonna head to the thing right at the moment. But he seems to be a little bit more at peace. You two can have a spar in the house or something, or go to a coliseum or an arena if you want. But
Let's just stay at the house as to not draw attention.
do you remember when I said that the ruby was gone?
Like that he took it and rubbed it on his hilt. Is that what you mean?
Yes, he rubbed it on his sword, and then when you took the sword, there was no ruby anywhere to be seen. Do you remember that?
I figured that it was some sort of magical trait about the sword.
Okay. So,
And I wondered if that's how it kept its exquisite attributes.
okay, all right. As long as you didn't miss that.
Mm-mm.
All right. So Themis is napping. Yudi's gone for 4 hours. And
Dude, now I would assume.
well, yeah, that's true. And
Oh, and I'm gonna add 10 minutes to that actually.
so
But that 10 minutes will be spent fucking up the floorboards downstairs.
any
Property damage.
Fucking up
What?
floorboards in my
Any-
fucking house.
so that'll be in the junk room then. It's the only one with wood,
Oh, can.
which will be in the whatever it is, bottom right room.
Yeah, that's what I was
Seems-
looking at.
It seems to be just like a messy storeroom. There's not a bunch of tires in there, but it's just for effect.
Oh, I thought those were
Eh.
like metal rings or something.
Sure, that's fine too. Whatever. There's just
Right. You
like-
use that.
not that great furniture and broken stuff and all manner of junk, really. So are you just feeling destructive, or are you looking for something?
No, I'm actually gonna do something. I say like property damage, but it's like I'm using it as a means to an end.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast fabricate.
Ah. Okay. You. Yeah, that's easy enough to do. Sure. Whatever you want to create with it.
Two hand axes and a sword, made out of wood. And, the guards I'm gonna make out of
Oh.
the metal.
Nice. Okay. So yeah,
Yep, yep,
all
yep.
right. You can add that to your inventory then. That's
And
perfectly fine. So since it's getting close, but before James gets sleepy, we're taking a brief break. What do we want to do? James wants to go on his spirit journey. I'm sure Yudi wants to go down to his satrapy. I know
course.
Themis kind of wants to, well, at least Synod kind of wants to go to the Feywild. And I'm sure Themis has his own things to do. So I'm just kind of looking for like an order of operations. Taking a vote, give a little bit of direction for me so I don't run myself into the ground doing 3 different story options.
So
Well,
Eolram wants to do
fair.
soul searching.
He wants to
That's-
do shrooms.
Yeah,
He wants to do shrooms. Okay.
he has to decide.
Everyone
on if
wants
he-
to do shrooms around me now. Fuck.
It's the strangest thing. He has to decide if he needs to go on a spirit journey to decide if he should or should not return to his his home
Okay.
for some reason. So that doesn't have to be with. That's obviously not location specific, but if he chooses to go, then that's obviously different.
And what are
Well-
Themis' goals?
I just want to take care of the threat in the city, and then I'm free to follow you guys around.
Okay, let's take care of your own first, and then we'll go to my place because I'm planning on staying there for a bit.
So maybe
Fine by me.
next session, we take care of the Court of Blood and Bone in the city, and then we head to the Satrapy.
Yeah, yeah.
To take care of business, and on the way, maybe we can do some soul searching for Eolram, do some collective shroom taking.
All right. So the good
Like,
old
that sounds like a good plan.
well, you'll definitely need to do some soul searching after getting fucked over with some fae. All right. So Cobb fight, then soul search. Then on soul search on way to Satrapy.
We could even take a quick jaunt through the Feywilds and get there quicker.
Yeah, for some reason I don't feel
You
like
can-
that'll be quicker.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can certainly try. I don't know who you're gonna ask for help with that or how you're gonna do it,
I mean,
but
to-
you can certainly try.
Well,
Sure.
space is weird in the wilds. so
I agree, but
it might be like whatchamacallit, canonically quicker. I'm not saying that the session length will change.
I'm not saying that the canonic length will be what you're saying either.
That's entirely up to you.
It's not always. Time is different, but it's not always in your favor. So,
True.
and distance is not always in your favor neither. But there's obviously plenty of boats. You can come up with something. You can if you hang out here until Myth gets back, you can always ask her to pop you over.
True.
There's plenty. You got
Wait, what
got
is
a lot of
what is
options.
our timer for getting a like? How
It's-
long have we been keeping a
it's-
Vernica quote unquote safe? It was
Quote
10 days,
unquote
right?
safe. It was a week, I believe.
Has it
You
like
spent
how long has it been? It's
you
been
s-
what, 4 days?
you spent 2 days before the dragon fight, 2 days after the dragon fight. Is at
And
least
before that, we've been together for like a day.
Yeah, so that's 5. It'll be going on 6.
6
by
next.
the by the time you're done your long
This will
rest.
be 6, and then next session will be 7. Yeah, we could ask Myth to pop us over there. That's true.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. And Yolrin can do his room trip while I'm settling internal affairs.
Well, yeah, he
Internal
can
affairs.
take a jaunt through the forests of your lands and find some yummy shrooms.
There
to
are
feed
no
your
forests.
reindeer and
Our
then-
biggest import is wood because we have no fucking wood around us.
Oh shit!
And
You can
and
take a quick jaunt through the cow prairies of your lands and pick some mushrooms off of cow patties and feed them to reindeer. Then
Yeah, we
drink
don't
that
do cows
reindeer
either.
piss.
Yeah, that's what
Ah,
I look for. Cow.
We can go search for psychedelic mushrooms somewhere in the depths of your fucking castle.
jeez.
And
There is no castle. Not yet.
I got burned down, remember?
you can pick psychedelic mushrooms off the stick that is up Yudi's ass.
there you go.
And
That's
then
more
eat
what
them.
it is.
There is no ass.
We can. Yudi has no ass. That's a shame. Oh,
We
well.
can pick psychedelic mushrooms off the sword that I'm stuffing down Yudi's throat.
There is no saving throw for when I put you in fantasy with Porden.
There is no saving throw
With
for when I do it while you're asleep.
Oh shit.
Alright.
You want to play You Can't Fight Me games? I can do that too.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hold up here. This is a lot of bullshit going on right now.
All of a sudden, immediate PvP. It's like, wait a minute. How do we get here?
Holy shit, she's rolling hard. Anyways,
feel like Striffy has just seen a video / GIF / picture.
It was definitely a video. Yeah. Anyways.
Yikes.
And then there's that. Ow. Alright, so we have the order. We have the... Alright, great. And so James is going to do on the weekend, so he'll be ready for Monday. And you need to tell me what you want the results to be, and give me a little bit of info on that. Still, Jimmy. Otherwise, you're gonna have bought in some standard portobello mushrooms that are not gonna get you high. I'm telling you right. I'm telling you right now. I will make this flop right on your face.
Dang.
Oh no! Thank you.
I'm glad that I can be here to try and act as though I'm going to make it difficult for you, but in the end, you're just going to have to sit there and do nothing.
In the end, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, there you go. That's more what it
But
is.
in the end, it doesn't even matter.
My
Alright,
Sharona. Yes.
You know what time it is.
Already?
No. It is. It's time, Daddy.
Sure.
Yes.
It's time. Okay. All right. Relax. So we'll pick up when the party regathers after sleep and spells and sparring. Sleep and spells and sparring.
Potentially genetically altering this young Viking lad.
He might try the cleric or the wizard before he goes for genetic alteration, but sure.
Well, he doesn't know.
You can plan for that.
What genes are.
No, he doesn't. That's true. I'm suspicious that Themis doesn't either, but one thing at a time here.
We don't know that.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Shh. Nor does he know that that's what's being offered.
Correct.
Oh, Mr. Papa Plank Gang. I see that you're online. Are you gonna fall asleep, or are you
He's
gonna
been
join
online.
the degeneracy?
Canona?
Failure.
Bye.
Yeah, little contrarian.
Classic failure.